Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kansas Esports Rocket League. Today we're going to be playing against Southeast Missouri. I am Sprat, and I am here with my buddy Morphew.
That's right.
He's in the booth for what? How many times have you been in here?
This is going to be my second time. Oh, hold on a second. We got
go,
an equalizer goal. Yeah.
A fairly mid-game goal from Crack Kyle. We had some issues trying to hop into the game here. It's going to be a 1-1 game, basically 0-0. Let's be honest here. From Crack Kyle and Southeast, and it's going to tie up the game with about 3 minutes 20 left.
Yes, less than 5 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen most of the game, but from what I've seen so far, it's been pretty even between the few. A nice little demo from Spade there. It's gonna, I think, maybe try and launch a offensive. Unable to have much done, getting cleared out there by Crack Kyle. Seems to be pretty cracked.
Very cracked indeed. Seeing kind of a lot of balls high in the air. Now, as I say that, we got some ground play coming out from Papa Pedro.
We like to see Papa Pedro with the ball. He's pretty good one-on-one, as I have noticed from my one game of watching him. Him and Spade like to link up quite a lot.
That's right.
Seems, and I think Spade's got that on the backboard every day.
Missouri seems to be having some type of pressure here. Let's see if Spade can get it clear.
Yeah, not a lot of boost. Ooh. Little bit of a whiff from Crack Kyle, I think, would have been much appreciated from Spade there. Maybe a chance on net. Imsu with a demo. I think that's 2 so far.
Not to worry, Papa Pedro's got the clear out to Spade.
Back to Pedro with a nice pass to Spade, looking to find that far left corner. Great positioning for MC, making it not too difficult for Southeast Missouri to take care of.
Got a double commit off the back wall. Mason Spade's looking for a shot. Papa Pedro with the follow.
Almost.
Not quite there.
Just a little bad on that
It's
angle.
a tough shot.
Yeah.
Limited boost.
Sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, Jar was staying back there, playing the third man for Kansas, letting Papa Pedro and Spade provide all the pressure they really wanted to. It's nice to see Mystic and Jar really playing a similar role as between the two. I noticed last week Mystic was really playing his best when he was able to play third man and let Papa Pedro and Spade have all the freedom they wanted up top.
Yeah, Mystic and Jar having kind of an interchangeable role, which is good for Pedro and Spade having to swap off every once in a while. It's kind of a stalemate game we have going on.
Ooh, cracked Kyle a little less cracked with that.
Partially cracked.
Partially cracked, yeah. Half cracked Kyle.
Yeah, half cracked.
Oh, a nice little demo by Apply. Bit of a creative name. Jar with a nice save. A clearance by Spade. Jar way up in the air. Potentially trying to get a pass off the backboard?
Not quite.
Spade.
Still waiting. Drops it.
MC with a quick aerial. Keep that ball out of the goal. Papa Pedro with some nice midfield pressure. Back over to Jar. Probably going to try and pass it off, make a play out of this.
Seems like he's going to follow and
ooh,
leaves it for
Spade
a 50.
with a little air bump. He's thinking missile.
That's right. I don't know. Lots of touching the ball, 50s.
Yeah.
Not too many like strong shots, I would say. So
no real like decisive chances yet.
Right.
That was a weird bounce.
That was.
I didn't expect that diagonal. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
A nice passing play from Simu will allow MC to score a goal. Applying that nice little double tap from him right off the backboard, read by Imsu. And it's going to be 2-1 in favor of Simu with 20 seconds left. The pressure is on for KU to really get something going here.
We'd like to see a kickoff goal, but not very likely to happen. Looks like they have control of the ball, except for Pedro. The high aerial.
Keeping Simu on their toes here. A nice pass. Just a little too close. Although with these high-level lobbies, even at 0 seconds, you'll notice the ball can stay in the air for seemingly however long the team that needs it wants it to. From a Spade in the air, Jar going to try and hit this up. It's going to be hit down. The game is going to be finished by Cracked Kyle. It's going to be 2-1 in favor of Simu after the first game of the series.
That's right.
Hey guys. I know you can see us. It's good to see y'all. I'm here with Morphew. You've seen him once before. You've only seen me a couple times, but I mean, what do you thinking KU needs to do after that game to get themselves back in the series?
It was a very close game. I feel like maybe they're still getting settled. I'd like to see possibly some more confident shots and maybe some more passing plays, possibly. What are you thinking? Anything stand out to you?
I'm a champ 1 player, so I just see ball in air and I'm like, oh, maybe go up for that. So I know I'd be whiffing most of these, but I think KU, while I've watched them, has had a really good job of just having some heart and passion, and I think it's just going to take them a game or two to settle into that, really get the rotations and the flow going. Then I think they'll be all right because they were contesting in midfield. It was good to see, but I mean from a player, it's good to have that feedback from you.
Yeah, we have plenty of opportunities here. We just got to find the right shot. Missouri seems to have quite the defense, so we'll just have to find a way.
I've noticed that. Yeah, they're positioning themselves well on goal, and as we hop into the second game here, there's gonna be 5 minutes on the clock.
That's right.
gotta steal the line from the man there.
The man who's playing.
And Cracked Kyle with the immediate pressure. Man is playing out of his mind, it seems, with a demo already within 5 seconds. I mean, how are we going to stop those demos, man?
I'm not sure. Possibly we need to get a couple demos of our own. I mean, Jar known to go for some demos occasionally. Yeah. There's a bump.
He's got to settle into it. He's got to warm him up.
We'll definitely take a shot over a bump, possibly.
Oh, indeed.
We need to get some more shots going.
Maybe he could get a little pass, and then as he's going down, just demo right on the goal.
That's what you want to look for. On your exit, you got to find the demos. I believe that's at least the 4th demo from Missouri coming out over the series.
Some aggressive physical play.
That's right. Hopefully we can...
Ooh, Spade with a little fake tactical whiff, maybe?
Possibly. Hopefully it doesn't put us a little off guard. Jar in the corner.
Nice 180 turn there.
Taking control, low on boost.
Nice. Low on boost, still able to get the 50 off and have Pedro in potentially good position. A little slow to get off for that. Aerial Spade with a nice redirect from midfield,
Center
making it 1-0 KU.
Of the net. That was perfect. Perfect placement. Good speed. That's the type of speed that we're looking for spots.
I mean, yeah. Got a little lucky that, I believe that was MC, whatever it is. Ems. Oh, EMS.
Or EMS.
Yeah.
Ems or EMS.
Got a little lucky that he missed the ball, but Spade, a good job taking advantage of that midfield opportunity he was given. Now, KU were up last game 1-0 at around this time. Potentially 2. No real communication. Spade maybe going for the backboard. No dunk.
It's a little awkward for Pedro looking to get a touch towards the net. Seems to be cleared off. Jared on the backhand.
Of course. The man we want in the back.
The solid third.
The solid third. Spade loving his midfield presence. Always has that good pressure on the other teams, making them feel anxious and out of place. Applying with the Batmobile, a notoriously large vehicle. Jared saving that pretty quick shot.
Yep. Jar had to be on top of that one. He's luckily in a good position, and usually that's what it takes to save any type of fast shots. Good position.
I mean, that was a well-placed shot right in the bottom corner, too. You love to see that. He's playing confidently, I believe.
After KU has gotten their first goal, they kind of seem to be a little on their half. Possibly, we need to get some type of clear here if they're looking to have some more offensive pressure.
Now, when they're up 1 goal, EMS almost added one to his own highlight reel there. Little air dribble from the side. But what do you think KU should be doing right now? Do you think they should be going for a second goal, or do you think they should be still playing pretty solid and back, kind of like what they are doing?
I think that they shouldn't get too defensive. Once you get a little complacent, you might find yourself on your back foot. So I'd say continue to be aggressive, just don't overcommit.
Yeah.
I'd say that would work really well.
Seen a lot of videos from like high-level players saying that learning to play ahead is one of the most important steps in trying to get better at the game. So KU's gonna get tested here after their last game.
Looking for the series equalizer. Wow.
Well done by Papa Pedro, able to read that. That was kind of an awkward bounce.
It was.
Cracked Kyle playing it off his own back wall. Spade, relentless pressure as always. Back over to Apply, maybe to EMS.
Bounces over Pedro, but Jared's got to follow possibly another touch.
Pedro with a nice demo. Spade gonna go up for that, unable to figure out where it was gonna go. After the touch, Spade with a nice little bumperoo. Spade open shot, never mind.
Got 50. Possibly
Apply probably
dangerous.
go for a double. Oh, no boost.
Follow
I'm surprised to see
from
the
Jar.
what?
And that's an open net. A little bit of over-aggression from Missouri, and there you have it.
Quite the boom from Jar.
Over 2 defenders, actually.
Yeah. caught Simu with their pants down, nobody in the back, and just able to capitalize. I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to capitalize and punish the opposition when they leave something open like that. Well done by Jar with a booming clearance. No.
Went for the flip reset. Or the ceiling shot or flip reset?
Ceiling shot, he probably would have. Well, yes. Ceiling shot.
Yes.
Knowing him, he probably would have tried to get a flip reset. Maybe 2.
That's very capable of Spade.
Watching that guy warm up. I'll tell you one thing, I don't see that many flip resets very many other places.
We've got 50 seconds left on the clock. We got a
Jar with a nice awkward save. Oh, KU started to get those demos and applying with retaliation. It wasn't even Jar who did it.
Yeah.
Spade going up. Under the shore.
Follow.
Jar. Let's go, and that's going to be 2 for Jar, making it 3-0 on 33 seconds left. Isn't that kind of neat?
And there's the cleanup.
Yeah, I mean, well done by Jar to be in the right position to follow up on Spade. Spade initially with a good hit, placing it under, I believe it was cracked Kyle.
Yep.
And getting that, or applying, my bad. And just to make that opportunity even happen. KU playing with a lot more confidence this second game.
That's right. That was a... oh my, almost a follow-up. We do have a 3-goal advance, but I did want to mention on that previous goal, it was good by Jar to kind of stay patient and wait for that pull, the bounce off the post.
Yeah. And that's going to be 4 from KU with Papa Pedro, just extending the lead, trying to push the nail in the coffin against Simu. Maybe get that momentum going into that third game with a splash.
Everyone likes a little bit of pad statting, you know, make yourself look a little bit nicer.
I think he was the one without the goal this game, too. So
now he's got
he didn't want to be left out.
He's completely participating.
Pedro with a fake. It's going to be over to Jar.
I think it was a fake not by choice. He seemed to be out of boost, but it did seem to work.
Yeah, it seemed like he thought he had a little more boost than he initially actually did.
That was quite the contrast between when you compare it to the first game.
That might be the most winningest game I've seen while casting. Every game I've seen otherwise has been really close, normally only 1 goal or so. But it's going to put KU equal in the series 1-1. What are we thinking going into this third game?
I would say Jar really turned it around. 700 points in the last game. Everyone's playing a lot more confidently, I feel like. So big clears, more shots on net, led to more goals. So
and Jar was definitely more involved on the attack, I thought, that game. It was more of an actual rotation rather than just the Spade with one in the back.
Yep, following each other.
5 minutes on the clock. That's going into our third game. It's going to be 1-1 in the series with a, I don't want to say stomp from KU, but a pretty decisive win in the last game.
Let's see if they can continue and pay it forward. Pedro going for a nice slow play. He's got plenty of space. Ends up getting 50.
Are able to get a little bit of a weird bounce for cracked Kyle. Spade applying some pressure. Maybe not able to make much out of that, but keep the ball on the half of Simu. Playing with a little bit of mechanics. Deleted immediately by Jar. Jar's gonna have to go up for the. Oh wait! Whoa! Where did Spade out of nowhere, stopping that opportunity before anything can even arise.
Spade with the quick aerials.
It's gonna go middle. Spade unable to turn on that. I think probably due to lack of boost.
Jar's gonna have to be careful with what type of touch he gets. Hopefully.
Yeah, with what seems like an open net. Probably Papa Pedro was in the back, but unable to get that very well placed shot from applying about mid post height. Yeah, it's just not much you can do when you have that much speed on the ball. With actually, that wasn't as fast, but yeah, Papa Pedro. It's hard to get across that whole goal in that amount of time. Whole goal in that amount of time.
Yeah, decent placement and a little bit of an unfortunate team bump. I think. Not sure exactly what happened, but some trouble in the corner. Not things that can all be fixed.
Yeah. Just a little miscommunication.
Let's see. 950. The backboard.
Spade with the 50. EMS gonna have to clear. Jar gonna try and make something out of this. It's gonna be a weird bump. Spade unable to get the angle potentially to Pedro? Yeah. For Jar. Oh, is that right on the oh! Jar almost with the bar down double tap. And that's Pedro with the bump. Love to see it. Or the demo. Apologies. Pedro gonna try and hit this back. Keeping Simu
on net.
Let's go. Jar with the patient follow-up.
That's right.
Yet again.
Another cleanup. call him the cleanup man.
He is the proper third man, able to get it back when they least expect it. I mean, that's beautiful. Good shots from KU, making it hard for Simu to communicate and know who's going up for these fast shots.
Yeah, Missouri seems to be kind of double committing a little bit when they shouldn't be, possibly due to, like you said, the rapid shots on net.
I mean, that was just great pressure. KU able to get that many shots. I think that was like 4 shots too. I think Jar was rotated all the way back, full circle. Oh, and that's gonna be another chance. Jar up again, unable to find the angle. Gonna get. Oh, that's a pretty good save by Applying right there.
He's in the right spot.
Maybe a little luck,
possibly, but that's all positioning is, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it goes straight down.
It's balancing your luck depending on where you are. Pedro,
Again.
it's easy. And that's going to be 2-1 with 2 minutes and 41 seconds. KU finding their stride in the latter half of this game.
Looked like maybe a last man challenging the ball. Wasn't sure if he had someone back and kind of just rolled on in.
Yeah, just Pedro, once again, able to capitalize on the missed rotations of Simu.
Still anyone's game here. You got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, you never really want to be
one-goal
one
game.
goal up.
Right. Momentum's sake, I would say KU is there.
Yeah, it looked like Simu was going to be able to stop some of that momentum coming from last game, and then KU, once again, just able to catch him off guard. Ooh, from that initial angle we had, that was it's pretty hard to see.
Quite
that
the
was going
pitch.
in. Pedro, potentially with a nice little backboard. Ooh.
Good 50, keeping it on their half.
It was smart of him to not go for that second touch and to let somebody else go for it, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Unselfish. A little high.
Missing
Crack
the
Kyle.
mark a tiny
EMS.
bit.
What a shot.
That was a very good follow-up. I believe from the wall.
Wow. That is impressive.
3 defenders in net, and he still finds a way. You got to give him props.
Backboard? Are you kidding me? And I mean the mentality to go for that pass too from Applying was just that's real creative Rocket League right there from Simu.
They're doing all they can at the moment.
If that's what it takes to score on KU, I still think we're in a pretty good position.
That's I'm right with you. Uh-oh.
It's gonna be off the backboard. EMS, as we know now, is dangerous in that position. Spade, a nice little clear.
EMS got the read to the backboard, possibly clear. There we are.
Oh, got that exit demo we were talking about earlier.
Right.
EMS off the backboard again. Applying, not going for that initial shot. Probably thought it would have gotten a hit off by a member of KU's defense.
I say their demos are creating some pressure for KU, and maybe not as much as the first game, but it does make a difference, I would say.
Yeah, I would agree. You've noticed a stark contrast in who's demoing this game, with I think KU having one, maybe. Pedro trying to create a chance here.
Interesting.
Calculated.
Goal. Yeah.
From Pedro.
He sniped someone to snipe another person. I think it was all calculated.
Yeah, I mean, EMS from one glorious goal on our end off the backboard to a unfortunate happening on his end.
Very good point.
Wow. I'm kind of speechless after that. I didn't expect to see an own goal.
That's unfortunately for Missouri. That's the goal, to put them down one.
Yeah,
so.
it's gonna be 3-2 with 40 seconds left. Not 4. I wish it was 4. And with an offensive idea from Crack Kyle getting shut down once again. Now Spade going for this, maybe shooting. Oh, faking a bump. Jar left it to Spade in the most oh wait, no he didn't.
Jar did get a touch, so
he did.
He will claim that probably 27 kilometers per hour. So that's.
I really thought he missed it. I thought it was going to be the unselfish play from Jar, but I guess he's got a stat pad too a little.
Yep, just a little bit. I mean, there's goals for everyone.
Yeah, it's going to be 4-2 with 20 seconds remaining. Once again, KU with 4 goals in a game. Jar trying to be a little cheeky with a missed pinch. Cracked Kyle. Trying to create something. EMS forcing Pedro to hit a quick hit. And it looks like Pedro's going to try and get one before the time runs out, and he's going to be able to.
Just barely.
5-2. KU a little late to the party, but they were able to find their stride And yeah, 5-2. That's also another big victory.
Yep. Very strong presence from KU. Still got a second on the clock. Won't make much of a difference in this game, but
No commentators curse here.
not yet.
And it's gonna do it for our third game of the series, putting KU up 2-1.
Yep. And this is actually best of 5, so
Yeah,
first to 3.
first to 3. KU needs one more and able to seal the deal in the what would be the first win, knock on wood, with me in the booth. Don't want to hurt our boys back home there.
It could happen. Could
A
happen.
little bit of jar commentators curse. So what do you think KU needs to do to seal the deal right here? Put the nail in the coffin.
I'd say continue what they're doing. They do a good job of controlling the ball when they need to, also booming it when they're low on boost or not quite in the right rotation. So just continue on pushing. I think we're gonna hop straight into the next, possibly final game.
Yeah. And how much time's on the clock?
That's we got 5 minutes on the clock.
There we go.
5 minutes and counting down.
Papa Pedro, a little cheeky, hitting that off the side of the backboard, or the corner of the board there. Apologies. Spade hitting that ball up over to crack Kyle. And Jar's low on boost, going to try and make something out of this. But great pass to Pedro. Unfortunately not able to find goal.
Spade
Oh.
touching it off.
What a good touch to keep the ball.
Keep possession, right?
Yeah.
Not giving it away.
Ooh, no, that one was a
Be
little
careful.
sketch. Yeah, there you go. Oh, and there's Jar with a good demo in the back, getting Simu to get a little antsy. And it's going to be back over to Spade and EMS in the corner. I feel like I've said that about 5 times already.
Rolling slowly down the corner.
Here's Jar with an awkward angle, and probably the smarter option not to hit the ball at the butt of his car there.
Yeah. Pinch out mid.
Yeah.
Oh, looks
Crack
like
Kyle, a touch pass Papa Pedro. Don't get those often. Jar, the great third man. A beautiful pass up to Spade, able to get redirected in the final meters before the net, and that's going to be 1-0 KU.
easy drop in for Spade. Great pass from Jar. I think just again an overcommit on the offensive side of Missouri.
Yeah. KU doing a great job of exploiting those overcommits from Missouri and getting those big booms
Big
into
booms to players
vulnerable
down the field.
areas. And Papa Pedro right off kickoff, 4 seconds after that goal.
That's a nice shot. Good follow up.
This dude eats redirects like this for breakfast. I mean, I'm telling you, bottom right corner. Are you kidding me?
Any more to the left, and that's most likely a save. So
Yeah,
great
EMS
placement.
has been getting those bottom corner saves all game, all series. That's going to be 2-0 with 3 minutes, 30 seconds. The pressure building a little bit for Simu. KU playing like they don't owe anybody anything. I mean, they're
Quite
going.
dominant, yes.
Yeah, quite dominant is what I would agree with. Over to Jar, and Pedro able to get the save off that 50. Looked more like a 70-30 from EMS there.
Trying to keep rotations.
Jar hitting that in the middle. Applying, having to come to the safety of Simu with nobody on KU able to follow it up.
Unexpected whiff, but didn't seem to hurt them in the end.
Indeed.
Oh my.
Oh,
Lots
wow.
of aerial plays.
Cracked Kyle. Loving that demo. That's going to be right back on the ground, and Spade getting bumped. Man, oh man.
Oh,
Pedro in a
Pedro.
rough spot here. Well done by Spade and Kyle.
Yeah.
Now, Pedro's low on boost, and I was well done trying to get the speed from those little wave dashes. Hitting Jar into the middle of the field. Cracked Kyle on the back of the net. Papa Pedro unable to put one in.
Pop speed just misses straight. Slightly
That's
to the
another
right.
demo from Simu.
Quite aggressive, but
Yeah, quite aggressive.
I mean, like I'm not sure how much it's helping.
I don't know if they're going more for demos or shots. Pedro, kind of a weird hit.
Playing it safe, staying on the ground, not overcommitting really.
Indeed. Flying over off the side, potentially trying to. Yep, there's Papa Pedro.
Should be able to follow it. It's very patient. Doesn't hit it into the defender.
And
Right
Jar
away.
hitting that, taking initiative over applying. Spade, they're trying to hit that to middle to no avail. A good pass, unfortunately. KU was back. Pedro? Off the post. Crack Kyle knew that first one wasn't in.
Yep. He
Spade.
did. Tried to find his way down. Spade was ready, though.
I mean, KU's just killing it on these quick follow-ups. I mean, that's the 5th goal, maybe 4th goal. That's directly been from a follow-up after a missed shot. I mean, at this point, I'm questioning if they're missed shots.
Yeah.
Could
This
just be-
shot is a pass. Hey, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Anything, keep the pressure going.
And EMS is going to go for a fancy pants play here. Jar
Oh,
able to defend with another weird hit. Pedro off the crossbar. Jar,
this ball won't
there's
go in.
KU cars flying on the goal line, able to keep the ball out. EMS having to resort to anything. The last thing, I mean, how are they going to score right now when KU's playing with this type of confidence?
We had defenders jumping off the wall, double jumping up. It was quite the effort from both sides.
Good communication from KU not to double commit there, too, and give them an easy opportunity.
Touch from Pedro, but not quite to the side. Looked like EMS was pre-jumped. Yep.
Yeah, he read that.
He was going for the shot.
Respectfully, he read that.
Yep.
And you know what? It's 3-1. About 1 minute left on the clock. You know, they say two goals up is the worst goal line you can be if you're the leading team, because 1 goal and the other team's back in the game. So KU is going to need to potentially get their 3rd game in a row with getting at least 4 goals, or keep me stressed out till the end of the game. And that's EMS with a demo,
Another
leaving
demo.
the KU net completely exposed. Crack Kyle going for the immediate shot, able to get canceled by Spade. And a play going for, that was quite a hard hit by Jar.
Luckily, we have Pedro there ready to follow up.
And Jar's going to be able to clear that ball up, wasting precious seconds off the clock for Simu. There's about 30 seconds remaining, as designated by the handy-dandy on-screen message. Pedro's going to be looking to get an opportunity, unable, while EMS blocks him out. Oh, applying. Apologies.
Crack Kyle looking for a pass.
And with 10 seconds left, KU's just going to have to try and hit the ball wherever Simu is not to waste time. Spade is still going for the goal, and he's going to score with 2 seconds left on the clock.
There it is, the 4-goal goal line.
They've got to hit it, I guess. Spade with the early GGs. Well, there's not much Simu can do.
Technically, I mean,
there was that one video on Reddit, 3 years ago, where the guys got 6 goals in like 8 seconds. So I don't want to say Simu's down and out until I see the game end, but Simu is definitely going to be down and out with Kansas 3-1 in the series. The biggest win and only win I've ever casted. What are you thinking about those 4 games?
I think maybe a little rough start, but they kicked it into gear real soon.
Yeah.
Well, the games right after, they did a really good job just taking advantage of the other team's mistakes. Missouri did a good job of playing.
Yeah. I think they definitely challenged KU on their defense and really challenged their communication to make sure they weren't double committing. And I think KU just eventually found their assertion in that second game. And, I mean, they just carried the momentum till the end.
Yep, I would have to say so.
Well, that's going to be a 3-1 win for KU Esports. And I'm Sprat.
I'm Morphew.
And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week.
All right.